Sir. Hello, students. Sensei Alex here. Just real quick. Last night, I went to a seminar on the use of lethal force in self-defense. And it was a 45-minute, hour-long seminar, so I'm not going to obviously go into that, the whole thing. But just briefly, I want to talk about the use of force in self-defense. Much of this I knew. There's been some changes in Omaha. I'm not a lawyer, so I'm not going to go into the legal aspects of this. But I do want to say that when people talk about, I'll just say I feared for my life. Well, okay, that's not necessarily enough. You have a legal obligation to de-escalate and escape if at all possible. Some people say, to just say that, you thought that they were going to harm you. You have to be able to prove it. And it's something that I've often said. The problem with that is the main witness for the prosecution is dead because you killed them. So you have to be, you have to be very sure of your facts and your stance. It's not a cut and dried situation. Like I carry a baton. That's what I carry. And if someone is for an attack, the way you go about it is, the order of attack is, first the targets are the hands, the wrists, the elbows, and then maybe the knees before you get to the head. You don't want to just go for the head for a number of reasons. One, that shows deadly intent. And you may not have to, Also, in order to get close enough to hit him in the head, you're going to have to be close. You're going to be in range. They're going to be able to grab you. So you got a risk. Not worth it. And also, ego battles are not a situation of, they're not a valid thing. If someone calls you a name, you're not allowed to just pop them or put a cap in them. One thing I didn't know is if you're, say, like in a bar situation and someone bumps into you and under your breath, you're carrying a firearm, and you mutter under your breath something like, a-hole, but the actual word. And at that point, you become the aggressor, even if they turn around and start coming at you with a knife. And you pull out your firearm and put it, double tap center mass. You are the aggressor. You are at fault because you didn't have to agitate the situation. Another one is if you were, say, like in a road rage situation, someone bumps into you, your car, and you pull over and they come and they're pulling their back and they come running at you. The example given, they're like 40 feet away. They come running at you with a machete. You don't hide behind your door and pop, start shooting. You get in your car and you leave. There's an expectation of you to leave the area, if at all safe. Now, you don't have to run across the road if it's like a highway, a busy road, but you are expected to leave. It has to be the last, Anyway. So I just wanted to say that, people talk about, I'll just get a firearm. First of all, if it's not by your hand, you don't have it. If it's in your glove box, you don't have it for all intents and purposes. If it's at the bottom of your purse, you're not going to say, hey, excuse me, Mr. Assailant, let me get into my purse and get my weapon out. Let me get my pepper spray out. So, like, subscribe, link, support, all those good things. All right, so for there, bam.